Hello, everyone. There's one more thing I'd like to show you about these gauge sets. I talked with you about earlier how these internal passages are open to each other. A common mistake that freshman technicians can make when they connect the gauge set to the car, yes, they might not remember to open the valves. So if they see these pressures, like these particular lines have some pressure in them, if they see these pressures, they may think it's coming from the car. But there's another mistake that they make even after they open the valves on the car. They open the valves on the car and then they come over here and they open these valves. Now these valves open internal passages to each other and to the yellow hose in the middle. So when you open these valves, both gauges read the same. So right now, this gauge is reading about 70 PSI, and this one is reading almost 100. Now watch what happens when I open these valves on the gauge set. It's not connected to the car right now, by the way. So open that valve, and open that valve. Now, both gauges read the same. This gauge reads 100, and this gauge reads 100. So the problem with that is if you open both of these, you connect it to the car, it's going to show you the same pressure on both gauges. And a freshman technician may think that the compressor isn't working. In other words, they can look down in there and see that the compressor is engaged and it's pumping, but they may think that the internal valves on the compressor are bad because it's not creating any pressure difference from the low side to the high side. So make sure everything is tight on the gauge set when you check the pressures on the car. These valves are tight, the lines are tight, everything's closed. When you connect it to the car, you're going to open these two valves, and that's it. You'll see pressures coming from the car. Okay? That's it. Just wanted to add that video.